So we'll first make the pizza base. So for that, take 1 cup all-purpose flour or maida. Make a well in the center like this. Now add 1/4 cup curd, 1 teaspoon sugar, half teaspoon baking powder, half teaspoon baking soda, and some salt to taste. Now mix everything well in the center and then mix it with the maida. I suggest that you use your hand to knead the dough. So now add 3 to 4 tablespoons water. The dough should be a little more stretchy and watery because we are going to knead it. So now take this out on a platform. It would be better for you to knead it. Now keep kneading it with your palm or you can use your finger to stretch. Now add half teaspoon oil. So you need to keep kneading this dough this way for 10 to 15 minutes. This will help form gluten in this dough and it will give you a very nice pizza base. So after kneading it for 10 to 15 minutes, cover it with some oil. Apply some oil and make a ball like this. So now take the bowl in which we had initially started kneading this, apply some oil on it and cover this dough with a damp cloth and keep in a warm place for half an hour or 1 hour. 1 hour would be better. Now meanwhile we'll prepare our paneer. So for that, take 1/4 cup curd or dahi. To this add 2 teaspoon chickpea flour or besan, 1 teaspoon garam masala, 1 tablespoon mustard oil. You can use any other cooking oil also, but trust me, mustard oil will make this very tasty, just like what we get in restaurants, and you will not come to know if you don't like mustard oil. So add mustard oil, 1 teaspoon red chili powder, juice from 1 medium-sized lemon. I suggest that you add 1 entire lemon to this. A little bit of tanginess, extra tanginess will make this paneer taste so awesome. Now add 2 teaspoon ginger garlic paste or crushed ginger garlic and some salt to taste. Mix everything well. So this marinade is now ready. Now add 200 gram diced paneer pieces to it. So add a little paneer pieces at a time so that every paneer piece gets coated with the marinade well. Now let this marinate for 10 to 15 minutes or half an hour, and after that heat a pan and add all the paneer pieces to it. So make sure that you add all the leftover marinade also, and now keep the flame high and cook this until all the masala is dried up. This masala will give each paneer piece a nice body and it makes it taste wonderful. So our paneer pieces are now ready. Cover this and keep it aside. And this is my homemade oven setup. A lot of you would know that I had used the same in my veg pizza recipe also. Just put some salt, some kind of stand. Now place the lid and let this oven preheat on high flame for 15 minutes. So our dough is now ready. It was resting for 1 hour. We are going to knead this again for 1 to 2 minutes. You would have noticed that this dough did not rise the way yeast dough rises, but don't worry, this will still be very awesome. So divide this dough into 2 portions. Now sprinkle some cornmeal or makke ka atta on your worktop. If you do not have this, you can also use maida. And start rolling this dough with your fingers like this, but if you do not want to do this, you can also use your rolling pin or belan. I'm going to roll this quite thin, a little thicker on the edges. So this is now ready. You can see the center is quite thin compared to the sides. And after putting it in your pizza tray, you can adjust it according to the pizza tray size. So this is now ready. Apply some cooking oil with a brush around the edges, only around the edges. Now this is my homemade pizza sauce. If you want to know how to make this at home, you can check out its recipe in my veg pizza recipe video. Or you can use ready-made pizza sauce also, but trust me, this one is very nice. So spread it all over the pizza. Now here I have half cup mozzarella cheese. This is from Amul brand, and I did not grate it or did not chop it. I just used my fingers to break it into small pieces like this. Now I'm adding pieces of 2 to 3 processed cheese slices. You can also use cheddar. Now place some paneer pieces as much as you want. So the quantity of dough and this much amount of paneer will give us 2 such pizzas. Now again a little bit of the cheese slices, some capsicum, Place some onion. So this pizza is now ready. We are going to bake it in our oven. So make sure while you're doing this, your oven has been already preheating. So this oven, you can see it has become very hot, and that's the sign that it's good. So place the pizza inside this oven, cover the lid and keep the flame high and cook this for 7 to 8 minutes. You can see it after 7-8 minutes, and if it's not done, you can check its base. If it's not done, you can keep it for a little longer, but make sure it doesn't burn, but the flame should be high. If you do not have a pizza plate, you can use any aluminum plate also. So it's been 8 to 9 minutes, I guess, and this pizza is now ready. Look at it. It looks so beautiful, cheesy, and look at the edges. The crust has risen a little, though this is a no yeast pizza. This looks so wonderful. I'm just adding some oregano and chili flakes. Now using your pizza cutter, moving it back and forth so that you do not disturb the topping, cut this pizza. Though this is a no yeast pizza, it turns out delicious. Just make sure that you are careful with the baking and you make the dough right. So make this at home and enjoy.